A 1-0 Bruins team, and here he is, Judd Sirott in studio. Judd, thank you for coming in. That's awesome to have you here.
Well, Ninkovich said that traffic was bad yesterday, so I wanted to make sure that I left a little bit early. Ninkovich, not far from where I grew up. He was southwest side at a great city, Chicago. So he went to Lincoln Way. But when I hear him talk about traffic, that's a guy who worked up to Stevenson for years. Time to get in a little early.
All right, so you come from Walpole too, because he's coming from way down there. So you want to definitely leave early. So
Judd Sirott will be with us every week on the Greg Hill Show. Greg Hill not in today, by the way. I'm Ken Laird. Greg is off for the first Judd appearance, unfortunately. But you guys connected last week, which is good.
Actually, coming in, I was really hoping that Sheriff Judd would do this segment. I actually think it would be so much better than this.
No. You guys are equals, but it's got to be something with the name.
Judd is brought to you by Sports Etc., Boston's best hockey shop, powered by Bauer, with the best selection of Bauer skates, sticks, and goalie equipment at 1303 Mass Ave in Arlington or online at sportsetc.net. So, Judd, I know you didn't get to call the game, which is never fun because, we want to hear the local call.
Would love to do every single game.
But I was impressed just going in, didn't know much about this team, a lot of new faces, and I came away thinking, boy, exceeded my expectations. What did you make of their debut?
I think impressed is a great word that you and I had talked about just before we came in and we had started this segment. I think one of the things to think about with this Bruins team is how quickly can they recapture the identity that they want to play with. So what you saw last night is pretty much it. Goaltending, defense, special teams. Yeah, you got to mix in your top guys. Pasternak had a terrific night, as did Elias Lindholm. The power play goal, the way he played on that top unit was terrific. So that's a great sign for the Bruins. But the other thing is, now you got 81 more. Okay, you got to do it again tonight here against the Blackhawks. And then you've got to continue to do it throughout the season. But that was a really good way to start.
Judd, we always know the importance of Swayman, but I think the question that I have is people talk about Pasternak, we know what he is, but they bring up Morgan Geekie, right? He had 30-plus goals last year. Is this something he can consistently do again this year? Because you're going to need another guy to give you that 30-plus goal season. Could he do that again?
I think it's certainly possible. I think in the conversations that we've had with the general manager, Don Sweeney, I don't know if he expects necessarily that he'll hit that number, but can you hit high 20s? Can you approach 30? I think that's definitely doable, especially playing with that group. And having a conversation with Geekie before the start of the season, it's so different. Remember, this guy was a healthy scratch last year at the beginning of the season and didn't really turn it on until January. Now it's completely different, and it's not just for him, but it's for the entire team. From the